This is our second in a series about bullying. And again, it's put up by christianitycove.com, cheat sheets for parents. Last time we looked at the first mini challenge. Today, the second mini challenge is teach your kids why it's important not to rely on God's protection as a means to staying safe, and what to do if bullying endangers them. It's true that God sees everything. He doesn't miss a trick. He knows what's going on. And yet, bullies hit, smack, pinch, punch, destroy the reputations of innocents, burn, spit, deliver bruises all the time. Do victims get hurt only because they forget to pray to Jesus for protection, or because they didn't exercise enough faith when they did pray? Hardly. It's wrong to imply to your children that God will protect them from physical pain and suffering. And especially when we quote verses out of context to make them believe something that will only give them false hope. Jesus told us in John 16:33, in this world you will have tribulations, or you will have sorrows, or you will suffer. But he said, be of good cheer, I have overcome the world. In Psalm 37:24, it says, when the righteous falls, he will not be hurled headlong, because the Lord is the one who holds his hand. He will fall, but the Lord will hold his hand. Another in Psalm 23, yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. We're going to walk through the valley of the shadow of death. None of these verses deny the possibility of evil befalling an innocent person. They portray the big picture, that ultimately we cannot be harmed in the long run. Hence, the most important thing we can do is encourage our children not to keep any bullying instances to themselves, but to tell us or tell a grown-up, because things can get violent and injury can happen. So praise your kids for telling you when they confess to being bullied. Talk to them, when they confess that they're being bullied. Talk to them about whether or not to tell school authorities. Your child may be very concerned about retribution for telling, and we need to discern whether that's a legitimate fear or not. We need to react without becoming emotionally supercharged, or our child will not feel comfortable telling us again. So the two main points here are praise our children when they do tell us about being bullied, and talk to them about, should we tell the authorities? Should we tell the teacher? Should we talk to them or not? Because sometimes that can make it worse. Don't automatically assume there's only one response, but talk it out with your child, and don't take scriptures out of context and give them false hope about being supernaturally protected if we just simply pray in the name of Jesus. On the next edition of Parenting Matters with McCracken, we'll talk about the next mini challenge about bullying.